It's time now for the school report. Today we welcome Lynn Halverson to the studio, the superintendent of the Blair-Taylor School District, brought to you by Poppy Bus Service. The school report starts right now.
That's right, everybody. It is time for our school report, and it is almost time for school to start. I can't believe it, Lynn.
It's within a couple weeks.
Yeah. So we might as well just start off with that. School is kicking off here. When is the first day of school for kids?
The first transition day would be August 28th, and then the first official day would be September 2nd.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that is...
And we got staff coming back here on the 19th already for in-service.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so summer is coming to a close really, really quickly.
Yes, it is. And I got to see you last week, and you were down at the Jackson County Fair doing some work, huh?
Yeah, the Jackson County Fair is always a big deal. We live in Taylor, which is within Jackson County, and Jackson County Fair Board does a really nice job putting on a great fair, and it's always nice to walk through the livestock buildings, and we used to take livestock, but we don't anymore. So it's a little bit more relaxing of a weekend for us now that you don't have animals there, but it's a fun weekend.
Yeah, we had a good time out there too. I got to stay in the nice, cool building over at the arena area there, so it was nice for me talking with all the people you know that you don't get to meet because you're just talking in one way.
A great place to cool off and check out a lot of exhibits.
Yep, exactly. So let's get going on the beginning of the school year. How can parents help prepare their child?
Just simply, a week or so, 2 weeks, depending upon the child, but get them back into that bedtime routine, set that specific bedtime so they're ready to go when school starts, specific wake-up time. Mm-hmm. Establish your routines, whether it be the night before or the morning of. Parents get busy, kids get busy. There's permission slips, there's communication folders to sign, whether you do it the night before or right away that following morning. But just having that specific routine, not only for the child, but more so for the child, but also for the parent as well, to support their child. And as we transition back to the school year, as a parent, communicate with your child, ask them how their day was, ask them what their favorite part of the day was, maybe what their least favorite part of the day was, what they learned that day. So just making sure that you have some reference to school each day with your child on how things are going, monitoring what they're succeeding with, maybe what they're struggling with. If you pick up on something that maybe the child is not communicating to the teacher, that communication with the teacher is extremely important as well. Mm-hmm. And other things that a parent can do to prepare for the school year would be online registration is open at Blair-Taylor.
Okay.
Therefore, make sure that you go on to Skyward Family Access and get your child registered. If you've got a brand new child to the district, it's a little bit more labor intensive. But if your child is simply returning from first grade to second grade, all of that information is in there, and it just simply needs to be updated. And then lots of waivers signed within as well. And then also make sure that Poppy Bus Service, your registration is taken care of so that you've got your drop-off, pickup time, pickup location. Poppy Bus Service, they have a lot of work to do, and they need a turnaround time. So coming in on the 27th during orientation and then communicating with them for the first time, they have to completely change their routes, and it might not get done right away.
Okay.
So I believe they set a deadline of like August 20th or so. So make sure that you've got that taken care of as well.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing out there waiting for the bus and nobody comes.
No, that would not be good.
Yeah. And I've been talking to all of the superintendents about this. Personalized learning, that seems to be a phrase that comes up a lot.
Yeah, with personalized learning, the challenge that schools have is we're preparing kids for, a 4-year college, a 2-year college, the military, entering the workforce. We're preparing kids who have different levels of social, emotional, behavioral, academic. So in the end, we've talked many times before from numerous superintendents about the fact that kids are coming in with a wider range of abilities, and they're at different points. Therefore, the importance of the teacher to be able to differentiate, to give the child what they need, it's become more challenging.
Yeah.
And we're at that point now where that personalized learning, it's not humanly possible to have one teacher have a classroom of 18 fourth graders and be able to give every single kid exactly what they need. Technology has advanced tremendously. And it's utilizing the tools to help the teacher, and also at the same time give the student exactly what they need. One thing that Paul Francois has said many times is, you want to pitch it where the kid can hit it.
Yeah.
So that would be the differentiation piece. One of the big things that we're doing at Blair-Taylor would be implementing at the elementary level Lexia. Lexia is a tier 2 support, so all kids get the universal in regards to ELA, but then they also get support through this Lexia. And it's an intervention, also an enrichment, because you've got kids maybe advanced, and you've got kids that are maybe struggling a little bit, but that Lexia takes it to where they need to be. Second grade, they did a pilot with Lexia last year, and it was the entire second grade population, I believe 51 kids. And the evidence that we found from that was tremendous growth.
Okay.
And we're going to implement Lexia at the K through 5 level. And so hopefully we can get those same results across the board. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
And then another goal for the school year would be, getting every teacher to utilize some sort of technology support in some way to better differentiate. Not only to, it's not to force change. It's not to... it's to help, and not only does it help the kid, but it also helps the teacher. The teacher will be able to walk away at the end of the day feeling more accomplished because kids are growing at a higher rate, higher job satisfaction, and hopefully, in the end, over time, we have more people entering education.
Yeah, and Lexia, is that one of the AI tools that you're using, or what exactly is that for people who don't know?
Yeah, I would say it's a cross in between. In the end, you've got like IXL, which has been around for a long time. Is it a tutor bot? No. But does it meet the kid where they need to be? Yes. And it does pick up where they're taking off at.
Yep, and that sounds like they can use it both at school and home.
Yep, and they can use it at school and at home. It would be a great... it's a great tool for parents to see their child's progress as well, and it keeps track of the child's progress over multiple years as well.
Okay. So you can see the growth.
Can see the growth. As a fifth grader, obviously first year of implementation, you're not going to have data from when they were in first grade, but over time you'll be able to see multiple years of growth and just see how impactful that Lexia is. Yeah. And give kids what they need. Yeah,
that's great. Because then you can kind of, like you said, you can meet kids where they're at. You can see if that's falling or if it's rising. Which situation you need to go, direction you need to go with it. So.
And that's the thing too, is that there is no magic formula. There is no resource that's going to work for every kid. But when the kids that are maybe higher achieving are doing their thing, it's going to give the teacher a little bit more time to do some more intervention with those kids that are struggling a little bit, just utilizing the teacher's time where it's needed.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's get into talking about something that was my favorite part about school, which was lunch. So you got your lunch prices for the year are all set and ready to go?
Yeah. And the reason I'm talking about that is because Blair-Taylor has not raised their lunch prices since 2020.
Okay.
It's a common thing for all school districts to review their lunch prices annually, and they might raise it a little bit each year. They might skip a year where they don't raise lunch prices at all. At Blair-Taylor, we haven't raised them since 2020, and we did raise them this year. We did get a little bit of media attention with that. A little bit surprised in the fact that it's kind of a normal thing for school districts to analyze what the expenses are. When we looked at our numbers and our budget, our expenses for lunch went up 40% since 2020.
Oh, wow.
So what we did end up doing was we raised our prices by 9%.
Okay.
So expenses went up 40%. We raised it 9%. We're still being very conscious about doing what's best for our families and not overcharging. We're still, I would say, undercharging. We did a lot of analysis compared to other school districts, and even with the increase in price, we're below in every category compared to like 14 different schools around the area and our size. So in the end, we're still giving our families a really good deal for lunch and breakfast. And then also, I don't know where I was going with that. I drew a blank.
No, that's okay. Yeah, we were talking about the lunch prices and moving up by 9%. Yeah, which that's a lot better than having to go up that 40%.
Exactly.
And we've all seen the food prices, from 4 years ago to now, like really how they've risen. So
yes,
it shouldn't come as a surprise to people.
No, and I haven't heard any negatives from our community members. It seems like everyone very much understands, and it came back to me. The importance of this would be that I want to make sure that all parents are filling out the free reduced, because with that increase, money is tight. If you go to the grocery store, everything costs so much more than what it did before. But my feeling is that we do have families that simply choose not to fill out the free and reduced. I just want to really emphasize that if there is financial situations, please make sure that you're filling out that free reduced application, because if you do that, these lunch increase prices won't impact you at all.
Yeah, so. And some parents might feel that well, maybe I don't qualify for it. Well, fill it out, find out. You might be surprised that you do qualify.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt to fill it out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we've been talking about getting back to school here, and the best part about school is we got football and everything coming up. So you got some upcoming volleyball, football, all kinds of things coming up.
Yeah, practice started on Tuesday. They have a scrimmage next week, Friday already. And then the following week on August 15th is the first football game. They get to travel to Onalaska Luther. So before kids even come back, we've got a football game. That's one thing that I don't like about the later school starts, is that you've got almost half of the football season done almost by the time kids come back. And then I believe right away on August 25th, we've got our first varsity volleyball game. So boom, the year is here. It started. And then we've got orientation day on August 27th, and that's from 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That's a great time to meet your teacher, drop off school supplies, get your school picture taken, show off that new outfit that you got, show off those pearly whites. And then we've got transition days on the August 28th and 29th, and the first official day is on September 2nd. So
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, going right into it. I can't believe it that we're talking about school starting already. I swear it feels like yesterday that we were talking about school getting out for the season. But yeah, here we go. And it gives me more stuff to talk about in sports with all the sports coming up. So I appreciate that part of it.
Yeah, and that's something that I really look forward to as well, as watching the kids compete. And and then obviously the empty building gets old throughout the summer. So it's nice to have the kids and staff back in the building as well. So I really look forward to that.
Yep, it's coming in no time. Was there anything else you want to cover before we get going?
We're just amping up for the year, and that's about all.
Yeah, it's going to be starting soon, so get the kids ready. Make sure, if they don't know what they actually need to get going, is there some place on your website they can go to get more information about all this stuff?
Yeah, actually, go to the Blair-Taylor School District website, and I know that our principals are doing a great job of sending out communication to our parents as well. So there's been multiple forms of communication, and we'll just roll with it.
Yeah, good deal. Well, I've been speaking with Lynn Halverson here this morning. We are going to get back into the hits right after this short break.
You're not in the habit of leaving yield in the field. You don't let the acres hold out on you. No bushel of corn gets left.